Hello everyone, and today's video is your daily weather forecast. We'll start with the precipitation chart now. You can currently see there is some showers which are most likely hit and miss to start a bank holiday Monday. Into the afternoon there will still be few, but again degrading as we head as the sun sets in the evening. Continuing, you can currently see pretty much clear skies, but as we wake up on Tuesday again could catch another odd shower in or two. These will brush most likely parts of the eastern coast, maybe some of the mainlands as well. No, will be heavy. These will eventually go away for an hour or two, and then that cloud will come in from the North Sea, and as we get pressed into another deep layer of cloud, you can continue to see more showers will fade in throughout most parts of the UK, and by Friday we're back into clear skies, and that is basically the look of this short range run. Most basically cloudy conditions for most part of this week. Into the weekend will turn a little bit more sunnier and a little bit more milder with the 800 HPA temperatures now. You can currently see today we are pretty cold compared to yesterday. A little bit warmer than yesterday though, where we have got, even though we've got a cloud, there has been breaks between the cloud, so that's what it does matter. And continuing this now, you can currently see -2, -3 is continuing, and then you can see still green is most likely dominating here by the looks of it into Wednesday. Still that 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees Celsius developing there up into the 800 HPA level, and then continuing this, you can currently see blue is really trying hard to, but then green just kind of just absorbs it, doesn't really do it much. Green does look like it's gonna continue to take the lead. Moving on to the maximum temperature today, we have seen lower temperatures compared to yesterday. Isolated spots 15, 16, 17, or maybe 18 degrees for sheltered spots. And no, sorry, not sheltered spots. For more sunnier spots. And then continuing this now, 14, 15, 16 for parts of England, central England, parts of the south, maybe parts of Wales as well. Moving on into nighttime, you can currently see those temperatures will drop a lot as we head into nighttime. You can currently see those colors doesn't really look good for spring. 5, 6 degrees for the southeast, that's the mildest it's going to get in the morning. And then for the north, as you head further north of the country, even colder. Some places struggling above 0 degrees in those mountain areas. In those isolated sheltered valleys, you can currently see you expect lower temperatures even down into the minuses. But again, not only the UK Northern Ireland, parts of Republic of Ireland will see those calf temperatures as well. Does look like they are a bit more isolated than us, so it does look like they're going to be getting the colder temperatures than us compared to the UK actually. Comparing this towards the maximum temperature on Tuesday now, you can currently see 17, 18 degrees widely for the southwest and southern of England. Parts of the north Scotland could have a chance to hit that 18 margin as well if you are lucky enough for the western coast. Otherwise, 15, 14 degrees for the most parts of the UK, the mainlands, parts of Scotland, and parts of East Anglia. Actually, for Scotland, it will be a little bit colder. It's just if you're in the west, it will be milder. Maybe a 10 degree rise comparing if you're in the eastern part. If you're in the western part of Scotland, in the eastern part, it will be milder. And then continuing this now, you can currently see as we head into Wednesday afternoon, you can currently see is most likely for the western half of the UK, which will be seeing those temperatures. Those yellow shade will stick across parts of the southwest England, parts of southern to southeastern Wales, parts of Western Midlands, whole of Republic of Ireland and the south of Northern Ireland, parts of southern Scotland and western Scotland will see those kind of temperatures as well. If you're not in those regions that I've just listed out, you will be a bit 2, 3, 4 degrees cooler, but still reasonable temperatures for spring. And then continuing on to Thursday now, much more widely across the county here. You can see across Republic of Ireland again. Parts of England is going to be covered in all yellow, 17, 18, 19, isolated 20 in some sunshine spots. And then moving on into Friday at last, warming up again eventually, 17, 18, 19, 20, even 21 or 22 degrees in some spots. Exposed spots in sunshine, maybe even up to 23 or 24, depending on the UV level. It does depend on it. Bit of factors there: wind chill, UV level, and cloud cover affect these, and as well wind as well will affect this, and the humidity will affect the fuel temperatures as well. Into the weather central chart now, you can currently see from the GFS chart, high pressure is dominating the weather currently, and then you can currently see high pressure is basically centered across the UK. We do get low pressure over Iceland. It's going to break that up a little bit. But all in all, still high pressure is dominating. We do get a little bit of calf low likelihood there. And then we do get the jet stream shift further southwards there across Iceland there. And it's going to allow a northerly breeze to push down the UK, and that's going to allow, after that, it's going to allow Atlantic to take over. We do get quite severe low there for spring into 17th of May, and actually the temperature deviation coming in with this will be a little bit milder than usual than the northern flank, which of course we'll expect colder than usual. That's going to be quickly swallowed by high pressure, and then eventually again we got a very high Scandinavia block, which does good if it stays there long enough and the jet stream is weakening. We could see this as a block there, a blocking feature, and that could eventually dominate our weather for even 2, 3, or even up to a month long. If we do see this high pressure, it's going to drag in milder air, definitely, if you do want that scenario. Otherwise, easterly breeze is blowing our way, a little bit cooler conditions, but not exceptionally cool, just kind of around the perfect conditions of what you want in spring. Moving on to the GM chart now, you can currently see high pressure is dominating the weather again. Easterly breeze coming in again, sharp low pressure developing up into Iceland, breaking a little bit, calf low developing towards the south. High pressure extends from the Azores, and then notice this low pressure up here is going to block it a little bit. This high pressure is actually called a block there, Atlantic block, and have a chance to see that jet stream divide. And then when it does, it's going to just get that high pressure over the UK, center over UK. If we do get that, we usually do get another block again. Summer is a very common time to get blocks, so if we do get that, it will be very hot, very mild, very dry, definitely. Again, so if we do get a block here, if we do see that jet stream divide, if we see this is a lighter shade of purple down into Portugal, into Madrid. If we do get that developing as low pressure, and if this kinkedy jet stream breaks, we could see this as a pretty heavy block actually. So, but still, 240 hours away, do not take this into account yet. Still, maybe 2-3 weeks to decide from these weather models. And these weather models are sometimes not even accurate, also wouldn't even say much for now. You can currently see 5th of May, 6th of May from the ECMWF chart. You can currently see Icelandic low pressure is dominating the weather. Then this low high pressure sharply turns into Scandinavia Svalbard. It's going to develop up there, and then when we do tend to get Scandinavian high, that's dominate for a long time. High pressure from the Azores develops and stretches towards the UK. And look at this, we get no sign of low pressure, or instead, we get run on by high pressure dominating. And look at this, what happens when we get high pressure from the southern flank is when we do tend to get that, we get mixed in with very, very mild air coming in with this. Not as warm as that heat wave though, however, if you were wishing for that, but it was already too hot there. So if you're wishing for something cooler, this is what will happen. It will be up to 17, 18, 19, 20 degrees around this range there from the ECMWF. We did see something similar yesterday. we don't really see much of a change. ECMWF is sometimes kind of stubborn, doesn't really want to change that much, but still 360 hours away. Still monitor this low pressure though. However, it could break this whole chain of high pressure system. So still monitor this. We have two options that either this low pressure will break it, it will strengthen from the jet stream, causing this high to move towards Russia, or high pressure is gonna be too strong for that low pressure to actually run in the UK, and that's what's gonna cause that stop to the weather. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for if you are making this to if you are still here, thank you for watching this video again, and until the next time, goodbye.